Tom and Linda, a couple seeking a rustic retreat, rented a small, isolated cabin deep in the Shenandoah wilderness. Cabin was old, with thick logs and no phone service, a true escape. On their first night, after a few hours of sleep, Tom woke to the sound of arguing coming from outside. It was a vicious, drawn-out fight between a man and a woman. He recognized the voices immediately. They sounded exactly like his and Linda's voices. Confused and angry, he got out of bed. The sounds were clearly coming from right outside the cabin door. He heard the sound of Linda's voice screaming his name, followed by the sound of his voice yelling obscenities. He threw the door open, ready to confront whatever prankster was out there. But the night was silent. The forest was dark, still, and completely empty. He went back inside, trying to calm Linda, who was now awake and terrified. As he tried to reassure her, the sounds returned. This time, they heard the distinct sound of glass shattering and something heavy falling, followed by absolute silence. The sounds were clearly coming from the kitchen inside the cabin. They both rushed into the kitchen, turning on the weak light. Nothing was broken. Everything was in place. Linda then pointed to the table. Lying on the dusty wood, where it hadn't been before, was a small, ornate pocket watch. Tom picked it up. It wasn't ticking. He turned it over and saw a small inscription etched into the back. T and L, final night. The psychological horror was complete. They were not hearing an old ghost. They were hearing their own future, echoing back in time from the very location where their end would take place.